Our good friends at AIRSTEP are back with a brand new AIRSTEP. It's the AIRSTEP Play. We're going to give this thing a good going over together today, right here on GearGasms. Hi everybody, welcome to GearGasms. I'm your host, Alan Barnes. So our good friends over at AIRSTEP have sent us the AIRSTEP Play. Play what, you're asking? I'm gonna answer that, but first, if you're new to the channel, I'd like to beg you to like and subscribe. This channel is kind of like those flash in the pizza delivery guy videos. You watch a couple, you're good. Celebrate mediocrity. It comes with an app. It comes with a dedicated app that you can get for free on the App Store or on the Google Play Store. It works with Android. It works with iOS. There's also a plug-in for Chrome, so you can do it right on your old computer. Now, some of the things that this thing can do with the app, again, the app is free. Let's talk about some of the things that this pedal can do. First of all, the construction, as always, these things are built like tanks. You charge them up, it takes like 4 to 6 hours to charge them up. Hundreds of hours of use on a single charge. I am not lying about that. They are so super simple. 5 buttons. We've got a power charge in, on off switch, a function button, and a little Bluetooth antenna. Now, like all AIRSTEPs, if you're familiar with them, the lights on the different buttons will indicate certain different statuses. Often there are multi-functions available on the same button, whether you do a short press or a long press. Now, you can use this with a whole host of things, and I won't spoil all the surprises, but basically think of it as something that you can set loops in different videos. You can speed them up, you can slow them down. If you use it with Chrome, you can actually change the pitch. But it's a great learning tool. You can set a point in a video and just loop through it and turn the speed down until you got it rocking and rolling. You can fast forward through parts that you don't like without ever having to take your hands off your guitar. Because you know, if your workflow is like mine, you're trying to learn something, you've got the iPad, you got whatever, your computer or guitar, you're either clicking the mouse or you're on your phone trying to scrub forward, or you're going back, trying to play that part over and over again. This will solve so many of your problems. So let's get right into it. All right, so the first thing you're going to want to do, even if you don't have a pedal, is you're going to want to get the app. So simply go in here and search for AIRSTEP space Play. It tells me to open it because I already have it. Now, if you do have the pedal, if you're not new to AIRSTEP, you probably already have this, but if you're not, you'll want to get it. It's the AIRSTEP Updater, and that is an app that allows you to update the firmware on your hardware. So if you would have to do your updater, it's as simple as you select your update model and you would look for AIRSTEP Play, AIRSTEP Play. All right, so then you select your update file and you would select the firmware, bada bing. All right, so now you have the app. Now it seems to default when it comes up, it brings up YouTube in a browser. You don't have the pedal yet, you don't even have a guitar yet, but you like to watch GearGasms, but you find that the guy says too many words too slowly. Now, the app and the pedal does not get you past this crap. You still have to skip it. It's the Squire Jaguar Contemporary HH. We got the app up. We got the ass hat on the screen. He talks too much. What if you don't want to miss what he's saying, but you just haven't got time for him, so you want to speed him up. You don't want to turn him into a chipmunk. Now, if you want to enjoy your favorite YouTuber and not see this while you're fast speeding, you just click the little app. You see how it stays on the corner of the screen in sort of a ghost mode? You're cool enough to let me bring this and share it with you on the channel. And if you're new to the channel, I'd like to ask you to like and subscribe. But yeah, them old boys up at Earl T, they are so good to me, Chris.
That sounds crazy!
I don't think it changed the pitch of my voice, but it made me sound like I'd just swigged a 2-liter bottle of Red Bull. But you get the point. Now, while we're in here and we don't have the pedal up, I will take the liberty of showing you some of the controls. Now, it has metronome. You can set the BPMs or you can tap it. Bat, 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 bat. Let's see what we get. So if you just want to like get your metronome workout. But there's metronome if you need it. Now over here, you'll notice something very tantalizing, and it's a semitone up and down. If you download the plugin for Chrome, it works on the PC, on a browser. Oh man, it does work. It's a glorious thing, so I highly recommend you do that. It does not work through the app currently at this time. So we're not going to cover it, yo. So with these buttons down the bottom, one thing I want to draw your attention to first is that little shoe in a circle. When you see that that's blue, that means that your AIRSTEP is connected, and you can see the status there, it's connected. It tells you the version of the firmware, and it shows you just a quick view of what the controls on the AIRSTEP Play do. That is a great, super handy reference. So the next thing I'll point you to is some of the settings you can set up. There's a fast forward rewind. You can do finger touch 2 seconds. You can change that. You can also change the foot switch 2 seconds. You can have it do 10 seconds. But look, right in the app, there's a user manual. Don't be afraid. It's not that long. It's super easy to follow. Click to connect. Now, one thing I've noticed with my device is it doesn't seem to show the connection to AIRSTEP Play in the list of Bluetooth connections, even after you've connected a couple times, either as available or even while you're connected to it. Seems like you need to connect to it through the app. Super important. Now, it has a little chart here for nerds. We're going to scroll right past that. So that's kind of everything you can do through the app, except I will highlight one more thing that you can do. If you have local music or video stored on your phone, the files have to be on your phone, not Apple Music. The stream is not a link. The music's got to be there. You can pull your music into this app. We're going to use YouTube. I went into Fender Play and some of these other things, and some of them you have to pay to get those lessons. TrueFire, obviously. Some of them let you do a free trial. I ain't doing no stinking free trial. As you can see from the list, we've got YouTube, Fender Play, TrueFire, Jam Play, Guitar Tricks, Justin Guitar, but that foot switch. It'll keep your hands on the guitar where it belongs. You can control speed. You can control your loop in and out point, and we're going to get into that in the very next segment. All right, so we've got the app running, the AIRSTEP down there. You can see these kicks, 40th anniversary Air Force Ones, super limited edition. Oh my gosh, it had been a while since I'd done a shoe flex. So we've got the pedal fired up. We are connected. We got Uncle Ben on the screen. Why Uncle Ben? Well, because Uncle Ben has a thing that he does that I love. He'll show you something at full speed, and then he'll slow it down. He'll say, all right, now we'll play it again at stepdad speed. And guess what? That's still too fast for me, son. How about G-paw speed? Step G-paw speed. There you go. You got speed for that? No, you don't.
Oh, man.
Problem solved. So basically what you can do is, and if you'll notice that it covers part of the screen, but my favorite way to work in YouTube is full screen. So what we do here is we go ahead and start with our feet. We'll do that for the first time. It's button C, the one in the middle, ready?
Today we're going to improve your hand synchronization and
so what I just did there is I touched down there in the bottom screen to minimize it to get it out of my way. So we will take it all the way back to the beginning because I want to loop part of what he's playing, and then we're going to slow it down, and we already know the outcome. I won't be able to figure it out, but we'll at least be able to hear it better. Let's start with the feet. Ready?
Today we're going to improve your hand synchronization and alternate picking chops with this neoclassical style.
We have successfully looped. Look at that. That's a beautiful thing. We have successfully looped. And here's another thing. Now that you're in the loop and we stopped it in the middle, we want to go back to the beginning of the loop, you just hit the rewind button, son. And so you can forward through the loop or you can go all the way to the back. Too fast, right? Let's not get too crazy. Maybe we're not real slow. We'll just go 75%. Oh, let's see where his fingers are. Nope, still too fast. Damn, it goes all the way down to 25%. We're just gonna go to 50. Ready? Watch for that foot. What does 25% sound like? Does that sound like something you might be interested in? Also, key. I got that part down. So yeah, you saw how I wrecked that after being able to slow it down. 25%, I wrecked it. I destroyed it. But in this next segment, I am going to attempt to learn a riff. I'm not going to be embarrassed. I'm going to flub my way through it. I'm going to pick a riff I don't know, and we're going to do it. Okay, as promised, I'm going to learn a brand new riff song, just a piece of one, my friend Marty Music. And I took the liberty of setting a loop with my feet, as you saw in the last segment, how you can do that. So we are going to minimize that. We are going to maximize our friend Marty. Keep your eye on camera 3. Here comes my pretty foot. Problem? Too fast. I can't go that fast, Marty. Come on now, son. So what you do is you minimize. We've been doing 75, right? Let's do 70. Let's dare to be different.
Oh, yeah.
So we are going to go to the back. See how that on the screen went back? We went back to the beginning of the clip. Let's minimize. Let's get Marty in big screen so we can see them fingies. Show us your fingies, Marty. Slower this time, please. Thank you. So it's... It's just E. So that's where the bass line's going. What's his fingers doing again? Come on, Marty, give us something. Still too fast for me, bro. Still too fast. We're gonna go 50. All right, Marty. Getting a little artifacts in there. You're gonna get that. There it is. I just want to go to that B so bad. I can feel it in my fingies. That's why I don't wear a bowler hat and give lessons on YouTube. But you see what we did there? We got it slow enough that we could get it. Now see if I can play it slow with Marty this time.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
I've always wanted to learn that riff. Now let's see if I can blast it at stepdad speed. Thank you, Uncle Ben. You gotta remember the notes. So there it is. If GearGasms can do it, you can do it. Keep your hands on your guitar and off of the screen with the AIRSTEP Play. What did we learn today? We learned that even if you're as dumb as I am, you can quickly get this thing up and running, connect it to the app, start going into a whole host of services or your own music, and begin your journey into learning new stuff. We also learned that there's a whole lot of fun uses that we haven't even scratched the surface yet with changing pitch, changing speed that have nothing to do with music. You can also do that kind of stuff with it if that's what floats your boat. We also learned that although yours truly has great taste in sophisticated and custom limited edition footwear,
Flex.
My feet are super low IQ. And finally, what we didn't learn, because I don't have either subscriptions or no desire to sign up for free trials for some of those other learning tools that we saw there, you can use it with that. But let me know some of the features as you discover them that you want to see on the channel, and perhaps we'll come back to this pedal and do a second video. As always, I thank you for the time that you spend with the channel. Please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Tell some of your ratty ass, embarrassing, unctuous, smelly friends about GearGasms. You know they're going to fit right in here perfectly. You can buy a t-shirt, you can buy a mug, you can buy a pillow, you can buy leggings, you can buy a tank top, long sleeve, short sleeve, colors for men, colors for women, colors for everybody in between. There's a link in the description. Whatever you do in the next 7 days, don't tell Jonathan Kane about it, because Neil Sean shut down his American Express. And it's going to get ugly, kids. But play more guitar. Watch less of this and keep coming back here week after week for more GearGasms.